typical lien? And is there any risk, not risk, but are they going to put a halt to it or stop it, or have you ever ran into that? Or
it can happen. It can happen. That's something that, that's going to be our other contingency, is going to be, you guys being able to, not you, but the seller, Ms. Felicia, being able to take over the responsibility for that lien. But we're going to have to communicate with the company that placed the lien and negotiate with them to transfer it to her personally. Who knows if they will? That's the other big question here.
Okay.
But yes, the answer is yes. The title company will see that, and they will ask questions, and it's just gonna depend on us being able to negotiate with the lien holder to get it forgiven. Get it. I mean, probably won't be forgiven, but reduced, or just transferred to her personal name.
Okay, and then my final question is, I know none of what we're talking about is a guarantee,
sure.
But it sounds like a good positive step forward.
Yeah.
You mentioned you would be taking over the payments and making the payments on time to keep Felicia, out of, some credit issues and so on and so forth. Is there at least a guarantee in your offer that says we guarantee we will make payments on time? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, what happens if your company goes out of business or something?
Yeah, no, I get you. We will file what's called a mirror note when we do the closing. Have you heard of that?
No.
Okay. So a mirror note just states that if we stop making payments, you guys can take the house back.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So that's filed with the paperwork when we do the closing.
Yeah.
So
I think Jonathan knows what he's doing on this.
You're saying if it was payment stop or whatever,
yep,
I will be notified for that, or y'all keep me up on what's going on? I mean,
well, you would be notified because the mortgage is still in your name. You'd be notified from them. But again, we've been in this business since, unofficially, since like 2016. That's when my boss started doing these kinds of transactions. So almost 10 years now. We've never missed a payment. I mean, we set up automatic draft, so it's coming from our checking account. So you're not having to make those payments anymore. But again, the mirror note serves as security for you, knowing that if we were to get abducted by aliens and we can't make the payment or whatever it may be, that Felicia, you would be getting the house back. And you're welcome to research a mirror note and look up what all that means. But it means exactly what I just explained there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's your security. And to be quite honest with you, I mean, especially, as far behind on payments are now, if we were to stop making payments, I mean, you wouldn't really be any different position than you're in now. You'd be in a better position, actually, because at that point, if we can get the loan restructured, you're not $30,000 behind. Anyways, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I mean, Felicia, I'm comfortable with this. The research I've done on it made me feel comfortable. I think you should be comfortable working with Jonathan to call the mortgage company and have that three-way conversation even without me. The one consideration I would ask is maybe, can I see your documents? And you can send that to Felicia first.
Sure.
And she'll send it to me. But I just want a chance to review them as well. I feel like that's my value in this, is to kind of look over some things.
Absolutely.
On her behalf.
And to be honest with you, I'd rather have you in that conversation and we just do a three-way call like we're doing right now. And just to answer any questions, because again, a lot of this is time is of the essence in these kinds of situations, because foreclosure proceedings have already gone forth, is my understanding. Is that right? Yeah. So So if I go and I send it to Felicia and we look over the document and she has to call you and we're going back and forth, I'd rather just do it all at once. We could do that in the next 15 minutes, get this thing done by 1:00 probably, and get moving on it. I don't know that I'll be able to get in touch with the mortgage company today, We might have to wait till Monday or Tuesday, but at least we can send it over to the contract over to title and get started on the title search. And then we have something, some security knowing that we can start investing our time. And I say this just because when I'm talking about the time investment, I actually just did one of these transactions. We closed on it, I think it was last week, maybe the week before. And I've spent a lot of time talking with lenders and, with lien holders and everything. And it can just take a lot of time waiting on hold and everything. And that's why we've got to make sure we have something in writing up front. Because it can be a good amount of time invested. So, but I hope that answers your questions. I don't mean to ramble here. But
for his calling, I can pretty much call him today.
Okay.
To see, because I know she told me to, if I call back, to call the foreclosure department instead of modification, what you say, the loss litigation.
Okay.
They told me to call and talk to someone in the foreclosure department, and they will go from there.
Got it. And to be quite honest with you, I have no idea who we need to speak with. There's always a chance we'll get sent to one department.
Who I need to talk to.
Okay. Yeah. Obviously, just to preface, there's a chance we may end up bouncing around talking to different departments till we find the right people. But hopefully, the contact you were given is accurate. And even in the statement that you sent me, it shows. Let's see here, loss mitigation department. Is that the phone number that you called?
Yeah, it's the same number. They just transfer me over to that.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, perfect. So if you guys feel like it's a yes, then well, I guess Valencia, I would just ask you.
Move forward, because I sure don't want it on my credit. I really don't. Yeah.
I got you.
So I'm willing and I'm ready to move forward, and just got to figure out about the lien and how to go about that.
Okay. Yep. And I'll be sure to write that in as a contingency, that the lien is going to be, your responsibility. Lien. Let me see. I'm taking some notes here. Contingency, lien to her, and then restructure loan. Okay. So I've got those contingencies written down. So can I get a YES yes if you would like to move forward?
Yes, YES.
Good deal. Sometimes it's hard to say. People are like, yeah, I'll move forward. It's like, that doesn't sound too confident. So, okay, if I can work with a yes, then if you'll give me just a few minutes here, I'll get everything put together. So if you'll give me, if you'll give me about 5 or 10 minutes, I'll put everything together. I'll call you back. We'll go through everything. I usually go line upon line with every seller that I work with, answer any questions, make sure you both feel 100% comfortable with everything. And then we'll get this thing sent to title and get started on our due diligence and, negotiations with the mortgage company. Does that sound fair enough?
That's great.
Okay. Perfect.
I'm good. I'm available all day. So whatever we need to do.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you, Corey. We'll, what I'll do here, Alicia, is I will call you back here. Will you be available, let's say 12:50? Would that work? Eastern? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, give me just a few minutes. I'll call you back and we'll go through this, okay?
All
right. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Corey. We'll talk soon. Bye.
Thank you.
So that is how I negotiate subject to transactions. Interestingly, this is the first time I've done it with a real estate agent involved. But this guy is pretty green. He's a newer guy, doesn't really understand a lot of these creative finance strategies and everything. But the great news is he's open-minded and he's willing to learn. He actually cares about his client more than he cares about being right about things, which is a very great quality for a real estate agent. Oftentimes, agents are bulldogs with very little training. So this is exciting. I'm hopeful that we can make this transaction work. Just wanted to kind of record it and provide some value to you, my beloved email subscribers. So if you have questions, if you want to learn how to do real estate, if you want to learn how to buy your first property, feel free to grab my ebook today. It's like $7. It's literally less money than it cost me to buy my girlfriend her go-to Starbucks drink. So yeah, keep watching.